Hi, what's up everyone? Let's get straight to the point. Today I'm going to show you my new favorite accessory for gimbals. This is the SmallRig side handle for universal gimbal kind of use, and I have it attached to the Zhiyun Crane M3 here. I took off the camera because it's super heavy if I carry it and show you guys how this side handle works, so I took it off. But anyway, I'm going to show you the design of the side handle first. This is made out of steel, super sturdy. The quality is really, really good. And it has a 1/4 20 kind of hole at the bottom where you can attach to your gimbal 1/4 20 mount. And it also comes with a 3/8 screw that you can mount onto your gimbal if it comes with like dual screws, screw holes that you can secure the gimbal so it doesn't drift on the platform of this handle. It also has a tiny little thing here on the side that allows you to tighten up and push the gimbal towards the platform right here, the base plate right here, so it doesn't drift even if you're just using a 1/4 20 screw, just like how I'm doing right now. So that's super amazing. And also this platform right here has a lot of different like screw mounts. I'll probably show you in a different angle. You have 1/4 20s in the front with area locking pins. So if you mount something here, it will not drift if it comes with the area locking pins. Same thing at the back because this handle, you can flip it to the other side. So same thing, 1/4 20 with area locking pins and two 1/4 20s right here in the middle. So you can mount something here. I don't know what you're going to mount. You probably need a magic arm to stick something out to mount, let's say a monitor or a phone there, or like a GoPro or whatever. But these are the two 1/4 20 mounts here. And on the handle itself, it has a really nice rubbery handle. It feels really nice using this handle. It's probably even nicer than the ones on my Zhiyun Crane M3. So that's the material they use. They have a coat shoe here that you can use to put, let's say, a monitor mount. I'm using it for my phone mount because I have the Sony wireless controlling app that I use for my Sony FX30. So I can just mount my phone mount here and have my phone attached here. The only thing is this gimbal is really short. If you have a taller gimbal, let's say the RS series from DJI, you'll probably have a better clearance if you mount the monitor here, or else it will just like the camera when it pans and stuff, it might hit the monitor. At the top of the cold shoe mount area, you also have a 3/8 with area locking pins, same thing for monitor mounts, and two 1/4 20s on the side. On this, there's a lot of mounting holes. On the side of the handle, you have another 1/4 20 with area locking pins. Inside the handle has another 1/4 20 locking pin. So those are the mounting points on this handle. So you are adding like pretty much like 10 mounting points by adding this side handle. Here you have one knob at the bottom of this side handle. This is where you can release the side handles, like the handle, not this part, but the side handle, and then have it shift out and fold it. But then because it's so close to my gimbal, so I can't fold it like this. But you can fold it up, you get the idea. You can fold it up to store it easily with this foldable mechanism. And you just need to lock it in and tighten it when you're using it. I'll just leave it like this, it's good. Oh, I totally forgot another. You have more mounting points actually. At the bottom, you have a lot of 1/4 20s. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. If you count the middle ones, you have like 6. So these ones are for you to mount the original tripod thingy that you have that comes with your gimbal, so you can still sit the whole setup down onto the floor or a table with this mounting points at the bottom. So you have a lot of mounting options. I love this setup right here. The main reason is because, as I mentioned in my previous videos, I always love dual handle gimbals because they are good for your arms. You're not using your gimbal like just with single hand. Sometimes your setup might be really heavy, so you don't want that. And also, like even if you're using it with like both hands, it's still not good because your arms are kind of like squished to the middle. It's not good for your arms. It makes your forearm like super tired. And that's why I am always looking to getting a second handle for my gimbals. I totally forgot to turn on the lights. Okay, now we're looking much better. This handle, it's even better compared to my previous dual handles that I reviewed, even compared to my RS2 Tilta ring thingy that I have for my RS2 gimbal. You can use both hands for the gimbal when you're operating the gimbal, but you can't control the gimbal unless you get the pro version of the Tilta ring, and that has a separate controller, but that one you have to connect to your RS2 and then you have to charge the battery for that controller. I know it's a separate type of battery, so I don't like that. That's why I didn't get that version. But for this one right here, since this is just one side handle and your hand is still on the main gimbal, you have full access to all the controls on the gimbal still. That's a really, really good thing. Recently, I filmed a project, like a dance video for my friends, where I have to switch modes between, like within one take. It's a oneer. Basically, I couldn't cut the video. I have to take it in one go, and I have to switch mode because at the beginning, I have to make sure that everything is stable, the camera is not moving. It's just on pan follow mode. But then I have to switch it to POV mode where I have to rotate the camera sideways and the camera will follow. If I don't switch it, it will not tilt the camera, right? Because I need that kind of angle, like all of a sudden and switch back. If I don't have access to the controls, then I won't be able to do it. I was using this with one hand and the other hand grabbing onto the tripod. I didn't have this handle at the moment, but with this handle, it'll be much easier because a lot of the weight will be on my other hand while I control the gimbal on this side. So that's why having a side handle like this is really good, especially if you have to have a more complicated scene that you need to control the gimbal with. All right, now I'm going to mount the camera back onto the gimbal to show you why this side handle will help you when you are operating the gimbal. All right, so now I have the Sony FX30 on the Zhiyun Crane M3 and the SmallRig side handle. It's really nice when I can operate a pretty powerful camera, like really powerful camera actually with this small setup. But in the past, I had to use it with one hand, or even if I can use like both hands, I have to grab onto the tripod, tiny little tripod at the bottom, and it's still stressing out my arm if I have to film, let's say at a lower angle like this. But now because of this side handle, I can distribute the weight pretty evenly onto both arms, and this makes this kind of angle much easier to film with. And this is one of the major reasons why I'm getting this high handle, because it helps distributing the weight onto both arms, so I'm not stressing out one arm when I'm filming, especially if I have to film for over an hour long. Another reason why this side handle is really helpful is because I'm not a big fan of vertical videos. Yes, still not a big fan, but if they ask for portrait videos, I can set the Crane M3 into portrait mode. You can see that it flips the camera like straight up like this. And in the past, again, I had to use it with one hand, or like even if I use my other hand, it's not really helping to carry the weight of this kind of filming. But now I can use both hands. So with this, I can do it pretty easily with the dual handle setup like this. Just like that. And then I can go back to hand follow mode. Oops. Ah. Yes, sometimes it does that because I'm not in the right orientation. I should have like lifted up like this. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my new favorite accessory for my Zhiyun Crane M3 and the FX30 and the Sigma lens combination. I'm sure this will help a lot when I am filming on set. And if I have any updates, I'll let you guys in the comments. I will let you guys know in the comment section below. So this handle helps you to pretty much like save your arms from stressing it out like too much. And also you can mount a lot of accessories onto your setup to make it better when you are filming. Yeah, let me know in the comment section what your favorite gimbal setup is, and I would love to learn from you guys as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.